All right, hello, welcome back to Bianca's Tarot. Sorry if you hear a little bit of a noise in the background. It's like something in one of the rooms. But anyway, I'm surprised I'm doing this reading. I wasn't going to because if you look back on my Zendaya reading, I did feel like she was with someone. I didn't know if it was Tom, and I did feel like she didn't want that to be out. I feel like she's a really private person, and I don't just read for any headline. I read I just read celebrities I feel drawn to read for, that I feel it has to feel right, and it didn't feel right. But now that they're like public, and especially with the Spider-Man movie out, by the way, it's really good. If you are a big Spider-Man fan like me, you are gonna have so much fun. Like, I had a blast watching it. I can't wait to go see it again. And Zendaya and Tom have a lot of chemistry. So I would not be surprised if they actually are dating. But if you notice with the Spider-Man movies and in Hollywood, a lot of times some of these relationships aren't like the real deal. So a lot of people are like questioning, and I'm curious, but it does seem like these two are at least friends, or at least they have something good between them. I can feel it, in this brief interviews and the movie, I feel like they have something. But this is just for the fans, and I'm curious myself, so let's just dive into it. But you should see the Spider-Man movie. It was actually really good. Like, I had a lot of fun watching it. So let's just see. Okay, so let's see what the overall energy is for them, and then we'll get deeper with oracle cards. I don't even really know if they're together, because I don't just I'm very wary of Hollywood couples and media and stuff like that. I don't just believe everything on TV. So I'm going into this with an open mind. All right, Two of Swords. Okay, Knight of Cups, Three of Cups. Okay, all right. This is very weird for a couple I would assume is together. So we're starting off with the Two of Swords and the Three of Wands. Someone feels like they're backed in a corner. Somebody feels like they are forced to make a decision right now, or they're in between two things, or that it's like very frustrating. And it has to do with the future, future planning, maybe traveling as well. And Knight of Cups could be Tom's energy here, and he's kind of feeling like maybe he should leave her alone or walk away. It's funny because it's actually in the Spider-Man movie. I just saw it like the other night, and there's a feeling towards the end of the movie. Actually, I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil anything. Anyway, I'm gonna just shut my mouth because I was gonna compare this to something in the movie, but I don't want to spoil anything. But for some reason, Tom is considering walking away from this. It would be very hard for him to. So let me just see why the Eight of Cups is here. Four of Swords. Yeah, like taking a break from this. So bit of an issue I'm feeling. It doesn't feel like 100% stable right now between them in a romantic sense. Three of Cups is about celebration and stuff like that. But Eight of Swords, there is a feeling of there's a little bit imbalance here, like kind of being happy but feeling stuck at the same time. Page of Wands, and it's stuck about being optimistic, feeling like something's ending. One of them, more than the other one, doesn't have that much faith this will last. I don't know why, or doesn't believe this is gonna go on. I don't know why. So that's what I'm picking up. So not really the best start for a love reading for me, but let's peek into Tom's energy, and then we'll go to Zendaya's energy, since I was picking up something with him already. So I'm also gonna do like a deck review, like all the decks I have on my channel. I bought 3 new ones recently, and people keep asking, so I'll just make a video about it. But all right, so Tom, how does he feel towards Zendaya? Is he in love with her? Is the big question. Are they in love? Is he in love with her? Where is it leading? How does he feel towards her? What's his energy? The Hierophant. he likes her. Like, he looks at her as the Hierophant. So Zendaya's actually a really good person to go to for advice in his eyes. Like, she's a very wise person, like me, even maybe wiser, like wise beyond her years. So he looks at her as like somebody he could confide in, at least. I don't like this. Okay, hold on, let me finish the story. The Hierophant, 3 of Coins. He likes working with her. I think he actually, like, it made that's really genuine. He really has a lot of fun working with her. Like, I think he's learned as an actor from her. Like, there's a professional respect for her, for sure. The High Priestess, 7 of Coins. He feels like he's waiting on more from her. Zendaya is a very private person, and she's very she could actually be intuitive like myself, or have empathic gifts or something like that. She's a very she's a Virgo too, so she's very to herself, and I feel like he's waiting on her to be a little bit more open or something, because the 7 of Coins is here. Right. Yeah, I think he's just kind of waiting on something where he actually does have a lot of admiration and somewhat of a respect for her. He's kind of like going at her pace, I feel. But the 7 of Swords is where his feelings are leading to, and I don't really like that here. So, okay, why is 7 of Swords here? The Moon. Really not good. Really not good for this. 7 of Swords, the Moon, is where his feelings are leading to with the energy at the moment. All right, so there's a lot to unpack. Personally, I'm not feeling like deep in love. I know that's shocking because it's like Zendaya, so like who wouldn't be in love with her, especially the way they are. But my personal opinion, spiritual opinion with this reading, I don't feel that. I feel the respect. I feel somewhat of a connection, but I'm not feeling like the love of my life. There's some sort of respect in a business thing, and a respect in a friendship, and he does admire her a lot, and I feel like he feels like she's genuine. High Priestess, the Fool. He feels like she's in her own world. Like, he feels like she's also like, Zendaya doesn't really need a man, or she doesn't at least act like it, and she has that independent thing to herself, I'm feeling. So I feel like he's kind of the 7 of Coins and Ace of Swords, waiting on something a little bit different from her, maybe for her to open up or something, I'm feeling. And the 7 of Swords at the Moon, I really don't like that. It feels like there could be some secrets between them, or some unknown things between them, and somebody's just holding back emotionally and not really being vulnerable and telling their truth. It doesn't have to be anything crazy like somebody's fucking somebody else or anything, but it doesn't feel like 2 people strongly connected to me. It doesn't feel like that. Let me see if I could. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I just wanted to adjust the camera, but it is feeling a little bit, doesn't feel like I'm trying to explain this. Yeah, like, again, there's a respect for her. I think he respects her, but I don't think like he's in love with her completely, and I don't feel like there's that close, or will be that close in the future nonetheless, because it feels like I don't really feel them 100, like 50-50 in terms of like emotionally. And the 7 of Swords is the Moon, is where things are leading to in Tom's point of view. So it feels like it's leading to him. I don't know if it's him or her, but sorry, I just messed up my words. I don't know if it's him or her, but it feels like there's gonna be like, I even see them not even being around each other as much with the Ace of Wands and stuff, like maybe some distance, but there's gonna be it's really just like, it's not as it seems. Like, it's not gonna be as it seems, because I feel like Tom doesn't trust her, and doesn't is not emotionally like available. Like, that's what I'm feeling, or he's not going to be soon with her. So I don't know, you know, that represents like secrets and holding back, and hopefully not infidelity, but it's not a good card for here. It feels like, I don't feel like he's going to be emotionally available to her soon. It like, and that's very surprising. But Tom is a Gemini, and I'm not trying to like generalize zodiac signs because everybody's different, but most young Gemini men, especially with fame, most of the time they're not really the settle down type of people. Not really. They're just not. So let's move on to how Zendaya is feeling, because so far I don't think he's in love with her based off that reading. I actually don't feel like he completely trusts her. Not saying that she did anything wrong, but I'm not feeling like complete like, oh my god, I love you, like I can tell you everything, we're gonna be married soon. And I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that. All right, so let's Zendaya's energy towards Tom. How does she feel? Is she in love with him? Are they happy together? Is she happy? Nine of Swords. Three of Cups. Keep getting Three of Cups. I think they're good friends. Like, I don't think that's bullshit. I actually do think they enjoy each other's company and there's a friendship. Okay? I don't think that's nonsense. I actually do think they yeah, I keep getting Seven of Pentacles. The Star. It's interesting because it's like, her view is somewhat similar. It's not as dramatic, but it's somewhat similar. All right, let me just get some clarifiers. So, okay. All right. Interesting. Very weird the way this reading is going for two people who I'm assuming are together. All right, so Nine of Swords, Two of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles is how we're starting off. I think when they met, like, is this when they met? Let me see. I think when they met, like, she was, her head was up in the air about something. And Virgos, we're really mental people. And Geminis are mental people too, but we're very mental as well. So it feels like she could have been, I'm going on a limb with my intuition. I feel like she could have been hung up over something else when she met him. There's a lot of anxiety when they initially met. I think there actually was they have a good connection with the Two of Cups to be here. Like, she genuinely, there is a best friend almost like feeling. Like, they do work well together. Like, they're really good. Like, they work well as a team in a sense. Seven of Pentacles could just be somebody waiting. Patience. I don't think Zendaya is the type to just rush in with somebody, especially being in this career field. So it feels like there's a feeling of her. There was a connection with Tom, especially when she met him, but she, like, there's also a energy of like anxiety a little bit and taking some time with someone. And with the Eight of Wands and the Sun and Page of Pentacles, I actually do feel like she does have a lot of positive emotions towards him. This is actually, it's kind of a lot better than his perspective, because in her perspective, it's like she's just having a lot of fun with him. He's a lot of fun to be around. She does love him in a sense. Like, I do feel like there is love there for him. And I feel like I do feel like she sees like potential in him in terms of like a romantic partner. There's a lot of qualities she admires about him. She thinks he's really hardworking. He's a fun person to be around. He has like a youthfulness to him, or maybe childish, but it's in a good way. Like, doesn't take life too seriously. Typical Gemini I'm describing, by the way. In the future, it's funny because his future cards weren't so great, but I feel like she actually does have genuine romantic feelings for him. I don't feel like it's a PR stunt, actually, because I have the Two of Cups, I have the Sun, I have the Ace of Cups in the future, and the Star. It feels like there's something really genuine on her part. I'm not saying on Tom's part isn't genuine, but it feels like he's having some sort of issues with her emotionally, but she's not. She feels actually like happy, and I feel like in the future she's gonna, it feels like in the future they're gonna have some sort of celebration about something, or They will still be friends. I don't think they'll stop talking, actually. I keep getting Ace of Wands. I don't know if one of them is like traveling. I mean, I'm assuming so because they are actors and most actors travel. But it feels like she's going to want some sort of new start, new beginning, or to do things with him soon. I don't see either of them walking away for each other, but I'm concerned with Tom's reading that the Seven of Swords and the Moon was there. I don't like that. That can represent secrets. So I'm hoping it's nothing about cheating or anything. And at the base, I have the Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like I think she even like loves him. And I think when she met him, she had a lot of anxiety or was overthinking a lot of things. But she seems really happy with him. She seems like, even in the future cards, I'm seeing like her actually opening up to him more and celebrating stuff with him. And maybe, I don't know what their personal life, like their friends in their personal life, how that is for them. But I feel like she's gonna bring him around friends or like something. But some people that she cares about as well. So it feels legit with her. It feels like she actually really does like love him, I would say. Or if I'm wrong, because you know, love is a big word, it feels like she does have a lot of feelings for him. A lot of feelings for him. Okay, so I'm gonna ask one more time about Tom's energy. But let's do it with oracle cards. I actually forgot to do it the way I usually do it. So I want to see how Tom feels about her with these cards. Let's see. All right, so Tom, how does he feel towards Zendaya? Deep down, romantically. I replay our conversations over and over. He loves talking to her. I think they have great conversation. I wonder if they should have like a podcast together or something, because he loves her mind. Like, he really does love her, talking to her. I know that I crossed the line with you. I hid who I really am from you. Okay, I'm not saying that Tom is a bad guy or anything, but I was picking up even before with the Seven of Swords and the Moon. He's kind of, I don't know if it's something about him or something, but because I feel like she's being genuine, but I feel like he's not that emotionally open with her as it comes across. Yeah, like he could be hiding a part of himself. I don't know if it's out of insecurity or anything. So let's see. I do think they've been together romantically, like dating and stuff like that. I do think that's real. I don't think that's actually a PR stunt. I'm not getting complete PR stunt, to be honest. I'm not getting that. Past life love. He feels like he feels a connection with her. This friendship is leading to something more. He knows, like he was aware that he shouldn't have crossed the line with her. I feel like he could have even been warned with that, but like he knows that it should have remained a friendship. So I actually feel like that's legit. I don't think that's like a story for the media. It is safe for you to trust. I think he has trust issues or something. And at the base, I get cards about healing. I feel like he has an issue with trust, and that it could be making him like kind of portray a certain side to her. Oh my God, I'm mixing up my words, sorry. It's like making him portray a certain side of him to her that's not really real, or that's not 100% him. So I don't think he's as, it feels like actually Zendaya is more vulnerable, or will be more vulnerable with him and open up to him and stuff in the future than he will, because it feels like he's a little bit not there yet. Okay, so let's see how Zendaya is feeling towards him. How does she feel towards him? This relationship. I wish things could be different, so she wants things to be different. Just being near you is intoxicating. You and I were too young. Okay. So she could feel like their ages right now. She could be thinking about if maybe that's issue. She wishes some certain circumstances with him could be different, but she is heavily like, I don't want to say lust, but she is very attracted to him. Very, very attracted to him. So let's see what these oracle cards have to say. Chemistry. They do have great chemistry. She does feel like there's great chemistry between them. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. True love. That's the thing. And I feel like she does love him. Like, I do feel like that she has genuine feelings for him. I don't think she's, like, just, I don't know. I feel like when they appear together and it does seem like, you know, she's admiring him, that's real. That's real. And I think it's real for Tom as well, but he's not, I don't feel like he's 100% emotionally available for some reason. It doesn't feel like he's ready for that. That's just what I'm picking up. But let's dig a little deeper with the cards. I want to see. So I feel like she actually could genuinely believe that this is her true love in a sense, or she does have a true love for him. There's an unconditional love in a sense for him. And that's not bullshit. I think that's real. All right. Sorry, I had to cut off the camera because I wanted to edit out something. But let's see. Will these two last? Yeah. Will these two last and get married? Will their relationship last? Queen of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Okay. Interesting. Zendaya here really wants to be with him. Like, I would really be surprised if I'm off, because I do feel like she wants something real with him. I don't feel like she doesn't want that. And I feel like they will be together for a while, actually, with the Six of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. That's offering somebody something and somebody's receiving it and taking it. Their careers will really be tested because there's going to be some issue there with the Ten of Wands. Let me see. It's interesting because, like, I don't see them walking away from each other. I actually feel like they would be together or try to make something work for a while. But I see somebody feeling a little bit stressed out and contemplating, like, their career and this, because the Ace of Cups is here, and I feel like it's her, actually. I feel like there's a genuine love here, and I'm not saying that Tom doesn't love her, but I feel like she's more open and available emotionally than she is. I feel like she has less trust issues than him or something like that. There's something about her that's a little bit more open with him than he is with her. I actually do see these two at least staying together for a while. Let's see. Will they get married? Six of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. It's coming up more as a yes right now for a potential engagement or marriage. But, you know, tarot readings can always change. I could be wrong. I could just be picking up the energy at the moment. But I don't see them breaking up anytime soon. And if they do, it won't be a public. All right. So I want to see what because I do feel like there's effort being put into this. It's like I do see effort with them wanting to be with each other, especially Zendaya, especially on Zendaya's part. So let me just ask real quick with another deck, and then I'll do the oracle. So let's see. Will these two last? Will these two last? Ace of Coins. Keep getting Ace of Coins. They might work with each other again. There's an issue with career, though. That's going to actually be a hurdle for them. The Lovers. Okay. The Hierophant. I don't see them breaking up, actually. Not anytime soon. Why Four of Cups? Ace of Cups. I mean, the Tower. You know, the Hollywood is a very demonic place. And I feel like there's going to be other things outside of them that is going to be like a test on this relationship, actually, because I actually do see two people that genuinely have something positive for each other. It's actually not completely negative, but I do feel like somebody here is emotionally disconnected, and I wonder if that's Tom. It's like they're not really I gotta see what this is about. The Tower, Queen, the Devil. I just said that. Queen of Cups, the Devil. Yeah, it's weird. Like, I feel like they have the potential to actually be something good, but there's gonna be a test for these two, and it's really up to them if they can pass it, because I do feel like there's gonna be some sort of issue with one of them. It feels like it's like about somebody being tempted or something, like a tempting thing, like doing something they know they shouldn't be doing. I'm not gonna say cheating, but that's very possible. But there's genuine feelings here. Like, I can even feel it. So I hope, I actually hope these two are, as they come across, like, as, you know, as genuine, and they can be happy together, because I think it's cute. I think they're cute. I do see temptation in the industry, and I do see issues with their careers down the line. But it's actually up to them, because I do feel like one person here extremely is, like, really, like, wants to be with someone. Let's do it quickly with this deck as well. I'll just do 3 cards. I won't pull out more. I keep seeing issues with careers. That keeps popping up. Page of Swords. Gossip as well. It's, see, like, it's, and I keep getting the 5 of Wands. It seems like there's outside influences that can hurt the relationship more than, like, them two, if that makes sense, you know? Like, outside gossip, outside, like, too much pressure. I'm feeling that. Temptation. All right, so let's see what this deck has to say. The Oracle decks, and then I'm going to close out the reading. Okay. Will these two last? Will these two last? Relationship be long-term? Will they get married? Make the effort. So I do see them making the effort in sustaining this. I don't know my cards. Soulmate. They do have a strong connection. There's a strong bond. I think that's genuine. And then I got new love. A new person has stirred. I'm not saying it's cheating. I'm not saying that, but I think these two will get tested a lot and tempted a lot for, like, outside influences, you know, from outside influences. I'm feeling that. Okay. Okay. Get more information. Romance. Wow. Choose a new direction. I just don't really like that card sometimes, because it can represent somebody like moving on, or like a new relationship. So I do feel like they will try to be together for a while, but I do feel like there's some sort of issue here, in the sense of, like, tempting, like some sort of temptation about something. Hopefully I'm wrong, but I do feel like there has to be a way maybe they can make it work, because I do feel like this is a positive reading, in the sense that I thought it would be all, oh, they're, like, in a publicity thing, and it's not that. Actually, it's like it is genuine for Zendaya's part, but I wonder if it's this, like, Tom, I don't know, it feels like there's something off here that I see and it could sabotage their connection long term. I see a sabotage possibly. All right, so to be fair, I'll pull out 3 more cards, and I will wish these two the best, because they are actually really cute to me. So let's see. Deception. See, like, and this is why it's important for clarifiers, because, like, I was already feeling that. Like, I feel like there is an energy with them, and this is why I like to keep things private personally, like in my romantic life now, because, like, people don't like to see people happy, and I feel like there could be, like, evil eye on them possibly, or, like, you know, like, it feels like that. All right. Past life relationship, forgiving and learning. I don't know. It's really up to these two if they want to last, because I actually feel like there's something good here, but there's being tested, and if I were giving them like a personal reading, I would just tell them to keep their relationship as private as they can moving forward, because it feels like there's like an energy here that could be like sabotaging this a little bit. All right. But nonetheless, they're cute. I hope they work out. If it's something genuine here, I don't think it's complete BS, them being together. But I am picking up some sort of issue potentially, more on Tom's part than Zendaya's. So anyway, I'm gonna go. This was interesting and fun to read. Go watch the Spider-Man movie. It was a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.